Hello, see after the intro. Hello everybody, welcome back to a brand new video, and in today's video I'm going to be covering something I probably should have covered a lot sooner, and this is MCB tiers. Now I'm going to walk you guys through exactly what in the world is this, and I'm going to do a full explanation. I'm going to try and include some timestamps you can find somewhere if you want to skip to some point in the video because you already know one of these things, but let's jump right in. First things first, what is MCB tiers? Well, MCB tiers is actually a super official ranking system that I have come up with to rank players based on their Minecraft Bedrock Edition skill level. Now, as much credit as I would love to give myself, it is not really an original idea. I do have to give credit to these guys. This is MC tiers that essentially links players based on their Minecraft Java PvP ability. As you can see at the very top, there is Marlow dominating the tier list, and there are players that are worse, and I'm now going to essentially explain how the tier list works. But the general idea is everybody is ranked on their ability. So jumping right in, this is the tier list, and at the very top, you have generally the high tier 1 player. This one player, whatever, is super good, and there's generally only one or so of them in each game mode, and it is signified by this little double arrow thing at the top, at least on their website. There is usually only ever one high tier 1 in the world. This is the best of the best. This person is really good. On the other hand, then there is the low tier 1, which is a little bit below that. There is sometimes 1, sometimes 2, and sometimes a lot more. It really depends. Moving on, this is usually more players than the high tier 1. Then there is high tier 2s, which is a little bit worse, but there are more of those. Then low tier 2s, then high tier 3s, low tier 3s, and all the way down to low tier 5. Low tier 5 is the worst tier anybody can get, and there are a lot of low tier 5s. In the end, they actually have a way of ranking players overall based on how many points each of these tiers they get will be. So high tier 1 is 60 points. You don't really need to know this, but that is how I am doing my system. Now over here, this is the official MC tiers leaderboard. As you can see, it's not nearly as cool or official, but it is a system that I have been using. So, how can you get ranked, you may be asking? Well, I am here to show you. If you want to get ranked, you will have to friend me, Witherlord314. You can see it right here, or pause the video, whatever. You can add me as a friend, and then you can join this world whenever I am on. You can also join my other worlds, but this is the specific MC tiers leaderboard. You can look it up, or you can pause and read all this stuff, sorry. This is essentially the stuff you'll find out. By the way, if you want to see that document updated live, and you want to have access to the document, the official MCB tiers spreadsheet, then the link will be in the description down below. Sorry, my keyboard's a little bit loud. But I also built this fun little parkour course, and don't worry, you're not going to finish it. I mean, I don't think anyone's really going to finish it, because it gets harder the further on you go. Moving on, I've actually even gone ahead and added a new kit, which is literally parkour battles. So you can literally do a parkour battle against me. If you guys want me to include a video that lists all of the details and rules for a specific game mode, or even a guide for how to play it well and do good in it, please do. Also, if you are in the tier list, this here is a few details. These are inverse tier approaches. Essentially, if you are low tier 4 in Skywars, or low tier 2 in Netherite Potion, the kit, then I am going to schedule a date soon where you will have to show up, and if you do show up and no one else does, you will essentially automatically rank up. If everybody shows up, or multiple people at least, there will be an overall large fight, and the winner of this fight is going to essentially rank up. So that's an inverse tier purge. There are also normal tier purges, which is the opposite. You can rank down, okay? So, moving on, what else do I need to cover? For those of you wondering, here are the kits. This is UHC kit. It has essentially a sword, an axe, a shield, full diamond enchanted, 12 golden apples, 8 cobwebs, some lava water, blah blah blah, all this extra stuff. It's a game of utilities. It's all about utilizing everything at your disposal as well as melee combat. Next up, we have sword, which is quite the opposite. It is just punching people with a sword. Yeah, that's the entire kit. Next up, we have Diamond Potion. But I just call it Diamond Pot, and I think some people even it's just Diamond Pot. That's the general name of the kit. This here is what the leaderboard looks like so far. Only 3 people have tested in it. As you can see, it's pretty much just diamond gear with a lot of potions. Netherite Pot is slightly different. Now, as you're able to see, this one has totems, golden apples, and a lot of potions. Moving on. This is Vanilla. Essentially, bring your own kit, and I don't know why this stuff is here. It's because I copy and pasted the slides, that's why. But essentially, you build your own kit. Now, there's a general kit of gear that you would pretty much have. Essentially, the idea is you bring anything you want. No rules except, like, no bringing illegal items like bedrock or anything. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And we are currently missing a lot of good players. Honestly, Zoe Damare is currently ranked 2nd global. If you're watching this, by the way, I am confident you could get tier 3 if we did your test, right? The problem is, I think last time you forfeited in the middle of it because it is a very long test. And also, you were not good at crystals, which is a huge disadvantage because you don't use crystals and then you just get quick chopped by me. Because I am a high tier 1 in crystal. This is Skywars. This is literally Hive Skywars. You go onto the Hive and we play Skywars. Best out of 11, first to 6, blah blah blah. Sorry, Damare is high tier 3, very close to me in skill level. Bluey is low tier 3. And so on and so forth. Parkour Battles, on the other hand, is interesting. I like it. It's interesting how spread out a lot of these are. I think that Netherite Potion, we have a slight issue because Elios got tested and he got high tier 1, which created an issue. I mean, when I say he got high tier 1, I mean nobody was a fitting opponent for him. So we're going to have some issues with him. Sorry, Damare, your spot on the throne is currently under pressure. Also, I just realized I never actually put him into the leaderboard. I'm going to do that now. And like that, it should be ranked. Elios is now ranked 3rd in the world. So, quick shout out. If any of you guys happen to be ranked low tier 3 in one game mode or something along those lines, that means null numbers, Kaglitz, Ender Slayer, and boosted Hemi 392. Wake up. All you need is one more point to move up a lot. Just a 1 tier test. Also, after a tier test, I take a long time to actually fill out all of this superficial documentation. Yeah. Also, shout out to the first ever high tier 1, sorry Damare, and the second ever high tier 1, which is... I don't even know how to say your name. Elios. Also, as of now, Brian is currently attempting to get tier tested in UHC. Fennec, if you are watching this video, I am going to request that you are able to eventually tier test him, because you are low tier 3 and he predicts he's going to get low tier 3. So that would work out perfectly if you can. If you can't, I can tier test him. It'll be fine. Okay, so if you end up joining my world, you will see this. This is the tier testing forms. If you would like to be tier tested, you can fill out this documentation. Then you can drop it in here. Now, over here, this is the private server. If you are able to add servers, you will eventually have to, most likely, add the server. If you want to join the server, the details were on the screen a second ago, but I'm about to show them to you again. The IP is this, and the port is this. It is that simple. You can pause it now if you want to put it in, but I'm just going to join the server to show you what it should look like if you join the right server. Some people join it and you're like, this server belongs to you, and they end up just joining the wrong server somehow. I don't know how they do it. They just join like this really famous server of some sort. They're like, you own this thing. No, I don't. I really don't. I only own this. Now, this is my world server. It looks literally like this. And this here is the arena. Now, by the way, I am currently experimenting with adding a mace kit. I am not entirely certain what to do about it. I've actually played a little bit with Sari Demare, and partially I'm not adding it because he's better than me at it. So, if you guys think I should add mace kit, please leave a comment down below. I would love to hear your thoughts. And this is an older version that still has fireworks. That's interesting. So at this point, if you guys want to watch, I'm just going to try my hand at making a montage of epic PvP clips. Anyways, guys, I have been Menler, you guys have been amazing, and this has been a pleasure. Menler out. Hey guys, it's been a long time since I recorded the last part of this video. I just want to take a quick stop in. By the way, I've gotten a brand new logo for MCB Tiers. As you have seen in the previous clips, it was absolutely ugly. I've got a brand new one. I think it's a lot better. Anyways, a few updates have been made to the tier list. Also, I have a brand new world here, as you can see. This is the MCB Tiers Automatic. I am currently working on a system to automatically set up every single game mode of PvP. So now you can pretty much automatically get all the gear you need without a long time to grab it out of a shulker box. I am going to be planning to actually record a few epic 1v1s for a tier test. Also, ignore the fact that there are 3 squid skins behind me. Anyways, I'm planning to record some epic tier tests. One I've got in mind is I'm going to tier test for low tier 1 against the high tier 1, Sorry Demare. A few other ones I'm also got in mind. Arios is tier testing. He's also very highly ranked. Despite some ideas from other people who I have heard from, I am not going to be transferring all content to Zeka. I am only going to be doing sword duels above high tier 3 in Zeka. Without further ado, what else do I want to say? And without further ado, I hope you guys have found all the Easter eggs, and if you stayed this long, please leave a like and subscribe since it seems like you probably enjoyed the video. I have been Menler, you guys have been amazing, and this has been an absolute pleasure. Menler out.